at this point, you should have something that kind of looks like this. And this is after doing our setup row, an increase row, a purl row, another increase row, and then another purl row. So we're on the right side again. And at this point, it's going to tell you some directions that will be done at the same time. And whenever you see at the same time in a pattern, you want to go ahead and read through the whole thing and make sure you're not missing anything, because that means you're going to be doing 2 or 3 things at the same time simultaneously. And in this pattern, it's really simple. We're just going to be adding a couple of stitches to each end of our needle as we are doing our raglan increases simultaneously. So it's nothing too scary, but I just want to show you how that works. So for my size, it's going to tell me to cast on 1 stitch on each end of the needle for this row. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to add a stitch here. I'm going to knit to my marker just like we were doing before. So really that's all that was. I'm going to add a stitch now, and I'm going to add a stitch at the end of the row. Then I'm going to make 1 right, just like we did before. Slip the marker, knit 1, make 1 left, and carry on. Make 1 right, slip the marker, knit 1, make 1 left, make 1 right, slip the marker, knit 1, make 1 left, make 1 right, slip, whoops, knit 1, make 1 left, knit to the end, and then don't forget to cast on that last stitch. I'm going to do it like this. There we go. So, depending on your size directions, you're gonna follow that and do that again. You're gonna purl another, you're gonna turn your work and purl, and then you're going to add stitches again, depending on what your size says. So follow that all the way through, and then you're gonna cast on your center front stitches, which is a different number for each size. But I will show you that. So let's just pretend I've skipped ahead and I've done all my neck stitch increases. And you're only doing them on the right side row. So you're just doing your raglan increases and the neck stitches on the right side. Every other row you're gonna just be purling. So then when you get to adding your center front stitches, it will tell you how many to cast on. For my size, it's going to be 6. So I'm just going to do this easy backwards loop cast on, but you can do a different cast on if you'd like. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we get to join in the round, and now you are done with your neck stitches if you've gone through all your directions for your size. So now we get to just do our raglan increases after you get to this point. And we're going to join in the round, and the way I do that is I cross over this first stitch, put on the left needle. This was the first stitch. I'm going to put it over to the right, cross it over the top. That's my join. And now you can start knitting around, which is exciting and magical. So that you finished your neck. And now, since we're not working flat anymore, you're only going to be doing your raglan increases only every other row. And we don't have a purl row now, so you're just going to have to keep track on a piece of paper or just by looking at it that you're just increasing every other row. So let's say I've already just done my increases here. I'm just gonna knit across or knit around. So now, yeah, this neck edge is gonna look a little funky right now. We are going to come back in the end and pick up stitches around here and knit ribbing, and it will be a nice, smooth collar. So that's it. That's really all it is for at the same time. It doesn't take very long. You're gonna just add your neck stitches, build those up to the point where it says you can add on your center front stitches, and then join in the round, and you just go, 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 go. And then you're gonna complete your raglan increases for your size, and it will grow into something that looks more like a sweater.